This is the story of Kannik, Berau, Sanipah. In the history of the Berau area, it was believed that the indigenous people of this area consisted of two national groups, namely Austronesian Malay, namely Old Malay or Proto Malay, and Young Malay or Deutro Malay. Now the two ethnic groups who are the original inhabitants of Berau are called the Dayak and Banua. The Dayak tribes inhabit inland areas and the Banua tribes live on the coast or the banks of the Segah and Kelay rivers. Excellent geographical conditions, fertile land, lush forests, and richly and river methods continues for Paris. The people live happily and prosperously, especially the news about the beauty of his only daughter, Kannik, Barrau, Sanipah. The beauty of Kannik, Barrau, Sanipah was unmatched in the land of Berau. The beauty was also complemented by subtle character and high intelligence, which made it a very perfect combination. Kannik, Barrau, Sanipah grew and flourished as the beautiful ornamental flower garden. One day, Banua Pantai was attacked by the onslaught of julung-julung and todak. Thousands of julung-julung and todak attacked the residents near the water. The fishermen who were catching fish and the people who were bathing and washing clothes were attacked and stabbed by the fish, with the pointed sharp snout like a saw blade. The attack was very dangerous and frightened the residents. The whole Banua was in shock and panic. The people who initially lived in peace and tranquility was very scared. Every day the casualty continued to increase. The people who went to the beach were attacked and the fishermen did not dare to go down to the sea. Along with the coming of the rippling tide, thousands of julung-julung came to invade. The snout of the sea monster began to pierce and flutter in search of prey. They prepared troops immediately conquered by the fish. However, soldiers could not match the strength of the river fish. The strength of the coastal forces was unbalanced with the enemy's violence and their devastating prison weapon. This happened for months. Every attack came with only casualties. The people began starving because no one dared to go down to the sea to catch fish. No traders dared to come to trade in the land attacked by the pleasure. Rangga Batara and the official lost their mind. Seeing the deteriorating situations and the suffering of the people, Kannik, Barau, Sanipah was severely beaten. She must act to save the people. Banua Pantai must be freed from disaster. With full confidence, she went to her father and asked to save the people. At that time, Rangga Batara could not think seriously because he was in the land of despair, so he just agreed to his daughter's request. She gathered the rest of the troops and invited the young man to join. Team, listen to me. We must act against the julung-julung right. I order you to cut down the banana stems around our village. Then what are the stems for, princess? Asked one of the king commanders. Stick the banana stem along the beach, the way we would start to fish. When they came to attack, their snout will stuck in the banana stems and will not be able to escape. Alright, princess, we will do your command immediately. As the tide began to rise, a large wave was seen approaching the beach, accompanied by a roaring sound signaling the arrival of thousands of julung-julung. Kannik and her team were vigilant behind the banana stem fins. One by one, the fish hit the banana stems. The sharp snout pierced the banana stem and stuck, unable to escape again. Thousands of fish eventually died trapped in banana stems. Since that day, no more attack had come. The people welcomed the victory happily. However, the feeling of happiness did not last long. New dangers were emerging. The fish that died some time ago were now rotting. Bad smell and continuous breeze. Many people were sick. Some even died. The merchants did not want to come. Banua Pantai was quiet again. This situation was exploited by those who did not like Kannik, Barau, Sanipah. Therefore, they began to spread the issue that Kannik was the unlucky bearer. As a wise man, Rangga Batara could not be in favor of his daughter. The result of the government's deliberations decided to punish Kannik by drifting her on a raft above the sea of the Makassar Strait. The decision should be implemented immediately. People who were still in favor of Kannik felt sad, crying with tears, especially women and teenage girls. Not less than 40 girls with pure sincerity and professors were willing to undergo the punishment. They were willing to die with their beloved princess. Finally, the appointed date had arrived as well. The mourning ceremony took place at the time. For a distance, Princess Kannik Berau, Sanipah can be seen, followed by fitted teenage girls slowly but sure. Princess Kannik sailed away. The raft slowly left the pier, was away by the currents of the Makassar Strait. For 15 days and 15 nights, the floating raft was plagued by the sea waves. All that time, they prayed and asked God to always be strong. When Princess Kannik had just finished her morning prayers with her friends, some of them continued to pray to God. Suddenly, a woman screamed, "Hey, look, there's a ship!" "Yes, they're in the north. The ship is heading this way," shouted the older woman excitedly. From the north, there was a sailing ship. Not very longer, the ship was getting closer. When he saw a raft floating, the ship's captain directed the ships approaching the raft of the princess. The captain of the ship turned around bilang Kuda Torawe, son of Lamuda Keleng from Wajab. The ship had just returned from Brunei because of goodwill. All the passengers on the raft were put on board. The princess told all the things that had happened to her. Langkuda Torawe listened to the story the princess patiently. "How poor you are, princess," Langkuda Torawe said. "However, I am sure that many people regret your departure. I am sure that by this time the people of Banua Pantai has realized their mistake and hope to meet you." "Really? Are you sure they want to take us back?" asked Princess Kannik. "If you wish, let me take you and your entourage back to Banua Pantai," said Langkuda Torawe. Offering assistance with Princess Kannik's approval, they agreed to go to Banua Pantai to escort the princess back to her province. People flocked to welcome their beloved princess. Irau Banua Pantai was held spontaneously for 7 days and 7 nights. Rangga Batara held a large meeting. The result of the meeting agreed to marry Kannik Barrau Sanipah with Langkuda Torawe. The wedding ceremony was great. Invitations from 6 Banua arrived, and they participated in celebrating the traditional and cultural party. Irau was held for 15 days and 15 nights. That's the end of the story. Until now, the story of Kannik Barau Sanipah has been a role model for the people of Berau. Her name immortalized as the name of the street and the name of the cultural organizations. In fact, one of the princes of the Sultan of Gunung Tabur was named Aji Putri Kannik Barau Sanipah. That's the end of the story of Putri Kannik Barau Sanipah from Berau.